Hello, my name is Tom Appel, the creator of Wildlife Web, and today I'm going to show you how to play the game. The first thing that we'll do is we'll set up the playing area with the 4 highway cards down the middle and the event deck here beside where it's within easy reach of all players. I've got the day-night card over here beside the dealer, and here we have the offspring deck, the forage deck, the wildlife deck, and then the gameplay cards that will be distributed to each player. Now we'll take and we'll deal out 20 wildlife cards into the central habitat. Here we are creating an ecosystem of different species that can interact with each other.
13. I gotta go first. No.
14.
Oops.
He said that we're going to start here.
15. He meant here. 16.
Now we'll pick out 4 animals that are likely to be seen as roadkill and place them on the highway.
A mouse.
We're not trying to be gross here. Highways have become an integral part of the ecosystem, a hazard to many species and an opportunity for others. Now we'll go around the table and each player will select animals to form their starting pack. Depending on the number of players, each player will have 2, 3, or 4 animals in their pack. The objective is to feed them, find a mate, stay alive, and reproduce.
I'm gonna take this. What is that? Is that the one that all animals in your pack are safe from daytime ground attack?
Oh, last so I get all the bad ones. Alright.
Back and forth, chickadees, towhees, juncos, and sparrows stay in touch with their mates while foraging. Other birds in the area are also calm, indicating the absence of predators. All players give each size 2 or larger diurnal, herbivore, or omnivore a free forage card.
So do I have one of those things?
I only have carnivores.
I'm an omnivore.
Yes, Olivia. This one.
Diurnal.
Yeah, do you need
So
to?
day. So that can have one.
What's happening? I don't
If you have a diurnal,
Oh, Dad has another.
omnivore or herbivore.
What's the diurnal?
It says one. You can't get one.
Yeah.
Players need to feed their animals each turn. In the case of the house wren, being an insectivore, will take a forage card, whereas the black bear, being an omnivore, could either forage or hunt.
And this one, I'll just do 2 forage cards.
That's a forage card for that.
Just one.
Okay. And then I think I'm going to attack Maddie's gopher.
In order for a predator to hunt another animal, both species must share at least one habitat in common, and both animals must be presently active according to the day-night card. A predator can only hunt another animal that is the same size or smaller, unless specified otherwise on the cards. You look at the power for each animal, so you'll add that plus any special powers that an animal may have, plus the roll of a dice from each player.
What's your 7?
And I get 6 for defense against size 2 and higher. Get 13.
15.
Oh no. 13. No!
Maddie lost the gopher.
When you successfully hunt an animal, you place that animal underneath your own as food, and the size of the animal determines its food value.
It's bad, Olivia. Stop.
13 plus 4 and 12 plus 3. We'll stick with this one.
What are you hunting?
4 and 4.
Dawn's ahead by 1.
Yep, so you get it. I have not.
When you have fed your animal to the equivalent of its own size, then you are ready to search for and take a mate from the central habitat, from other players, or if none are available, draw the top 5 cards from the wildlife deck and add them to the central habitat.
The Wolverine. Fine.
Okay, now I can find this one's mate. Is it?
House wren. I thought I didn't see it.
No. So she gets 5.
When you find your mate, discard the requisite number of food cards equivalent to its size, and then start to feed your animal again to raise offspring.
can't win in the very next round because he has 2.
He's got to get food.
It's okay.
Yes,
I took a
two
look at his
babies.
bear. That's all I care about.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, give me a baby.
Please. Now we need
Yes.
to eat one.
To raise offspring, trade the food equivalent to the size of one mate for an offspring card, then gather food one more time to raise that offspring to maturity.
He's done. Yours matured. You win.
Winner, winner. Chicken dinner.
I think it's really fun.
Educational.
Yes,
Yes, it's very educational.
Yep.
I didn't know what to think about it. Like, what would it be like at first? But I actually did enjoy it.
And actually, the more you play, the second time we played it now, it's easier, it's funner, it's a little more, you know, you kind of understand it. So.
Yeah, and that's when you also start soaking in
The
like
strategy and- yeah.
and the educational part too, because you start
Learning
learning the facts about the animals.
and the words. You learn new words. You don't learn in school.